Okay, so now for the third match,
Third game.
we
Since I
have Zahn
forgot my
versus
own game
Hyoma.
happened.
This is the second game that Jello was commentating because Jello couldn't commentate his own fight for obvious reasons.
I don't want to talk about that. Three
Honestly, you
perfect
did.
guards.
Honestly, you did well. Um, it's just that freaking Duo can have as many perfect guards as they decide to have.
I almost feel like it might have been better if I had gone down my Legion Break right turn a turn earlier,
You
since
should.
their hand
I
wasn't as
honestly think
big.
you should have because her hand wouldn't have been ready for you.
I think the reason I didn't do is because she was sitting on two. Felt as though if I burnt my resources that quickly, it might have not ended as well. But you never know.
As true
Also, I
as that
waited till
is,
I
if she can't guard it, she can't guard it.
so
I also am extremely curious as to why your first stride was.
I'm missing someone. Connecting, disconnecting.
That was me.
I'm actually extremely curious as to why your first stride was good end when you weren't at limit break.
This is good. The only other options I had were Flash Bruise, Bakara's GB3, and Miracles. And Miracles doesn't help a non-charge deck, besides Turbo and GB2. So Gooden was my only option, since a lot of spike decks, the strides are all more geared towards a charge-oriented deck, and my good end deck isn't.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah,
good
no,
end in general isn't really charge based, which is part of the problem. It's kind of a double edged sword because as far as the grade 3 count for Spike Brothers, bad end ogre is literally the best option, but none of the legions support it except for good end.
Exactly.
So it makes the deck really awkward actually. It's kind of like the problem I had with Liberators, to be honest. By the way, Zahn is already got this poor man at 5 damage.
That said, he's looking to go into a Raging Form power turn.
I mean, that
He's gonna
depends
time
on if
Bubble
that depends on if he has the hand to do it. Because
This is true.
because he needs the ability to get more raging forms in the hand in order to make it work.
He's looking to push Zahn instead of going for the title. He doesn't think this game will end. This game will go much longer. It looks like.
I honestly feel like if Hyoma really wanted to hit with the Vanguard, which he is anyway, but if he really wanted to hit with the Vanguard, he could have counterblasted one to make that 19k. Okay, so he does have another raging in hand.
It's them all. So no triggers checked of those 4 cards.
So 4
Could
checks,
very
no
well
triggers.
Kill Yo.
This
If
this first stride could win.
Hey, Thomas, best boy.
That is very questionable, if only because I wonder what an Aqua Force first stride that doesn't have GB2 can actually do right now. Like, how many can...
the best boy?
It depends. Commander can push really hard. Christos is not a bad pick, since it'll put title on 11 on its own, so he can go unboosted into Raging Form. Socrates gives everything after wave 3 plus 5k, or plus 3k, or sorry, plus 5k after wave 3 for a counterblast.
Okay, so
this might actually
that's the one he's going for, so he can hit for, you know...
It'll make Adelaide swing for 5k power stages every time she swings.
Yeah, it'll be basically 16-16.
Mm.
So that's the
So
PG.
the PG. There
I think Zahn might have won.
are no triggers in that.
But everybody's at the docks.
Yeah, I think Zahn won.
Well, not. Well, yes. No, yes, because if there's no triggers in that hand, he can't guard it.
Okay, he has a heal in hand,
That's
so
true,
yeah,
though.
he can live.
He'll live out a turn.
He'll live, but he has nothing now.
2. Hold on. Those must have been in the hand before he went.
I just
started the
remembered
turn.
I just remembered he drove check a grade 3, so he had a grade 3 in there as well.
Wait, so is the match already over?
No.
No.
So he
I'm
has
playing catch-up
he has
games
Abyss in
at the moment.
hand, but it won't do anything.
He can't former field. He can't use anything. He can't use Aura Geyser because that requires 2 to retire, and Renders don't have anything.
So
Wait,
what you're saying is he's basically fucked at this point.
I mean, if he
Well-
top decked Maul this turn,
mana. If he top decked a mana, he could do a Raging Form play.
Even top decking Mole at this point doesn't really do him much.
So goes to Stride. His only option is really
Because,
Grim
like-
Recruiter.
Because all of his best options have to have him retire too.
well, if
Okay,
he
he can
top
do this
decked
to get
Maul,
the
he could
Cannon
counterblast 1, get a Raging Form from deck, and call it, so he'd have 2. That's what I was thinking.
Fair enough, but I mean that doesn't seem worth it though.
It's almost not, but at least it would give him 5 in hand for the next turn.
So PG for the Phantom Blaster. Grade 3. So he's got 2 crits.
That's just unfortunate.
If he had gotten that last turn, then Zon would have been in trouble.
Like if one of those was like a heal, maybe he could live through what's
Top
coming.
decks a Stride fodder.
No,
Well,
it doesn't. Even if it had been a heal, this is Lamberos.
I mean, he wouldn't do that.
This is Lamberos.
So-
Oh, it's Davos.
Hey,
Not
our
gone.
boy
He probably doesn't have another way to enable because Adelaide dies after the first turn. That said, this is probably
Damage.
all he needs.
Yeah, and then Zon just says, "This
he
isn't
has
even my
to
final
burn
form."
every single attack. Yeah, no, it's over.
Good push. There's
Oh,
to seal it.
even more rip.
I mean, now he can't live at all because he can't heal enough.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if he did double heal, he was actually safe at that point.
Good game.
Idol's not hitting shit.
Good game. Now on to the next one. Neo has to deal with the duo
Yeah,
player.
to clean up my mess.
It's fine.
So
Neo should
what's the
be
results?
fine. Next game.